I always almost say Fashion Souls. I feel like I'm just too used to it. So we're gonna look at Centurion today. Why not, right? All right. So this is just like my gladiator style one. I want to do some gold, some red, and just kind of get everything feeling good. I'm using the Orcus helm. I don't remember which helms they've added since, but I've never really. Yeah, that one looks okay, but I don't like the way it is. Like this one looks pretty cool for my Centurion one. I'm doing the Orcus chest and the Orcus arms as well. For the blade, again, I was going with the gladiator type thing where it's just going to be overly done. I guess gladiators didn't have it overly done, but you get it. Just something overly done. So Phoenix Blade, I'm using the Widow's Cry hilt. You could also use this one. I just didn't like how it looked like paint in the middle rather than gems, and it looks just cleaner with the gems. So this one, I have the Phoenix Guard, but I also kind of like Widow Cry and this one here. This one as well. Anything basically with some gold, and I was going for red, so red jewels. Looks pretty good. I'm using the Gilded Tribune. Obviously, you could, run whatever the heck you guys want. As this is more of a Centurion style, or not a Centurion style, a more look at me type of look, I went with the gold. I think I was kind of inspired by the level 3 bot, honestly, that used to have. I don't remember if the level 3 bot still has that, but I don't know. I have black iron. The other one that I like is silver, because silver gold with the jewels also looks really, really good. You can't really do gold on gold. It just doesn't look great. The red isn't bad either. It's actually not bad. I haven't looked at the red once it came out, but it does kind of mask some of the accents that I really like. But it does look good. It does look good. And the color I am using is just red dusk. Nice and easy to get. Super early. Super easy and super early. Now for our left arm. Sorry. We have the L'Oreal Wreath 1. And I'm using the Rose from Night Story Realistic. Our shoulder, I'm doing the Rose again. On our other shoulder, I am running the Might of Wyrendale. And as a pattern, I'm running ice shards. I just like the way it looked like spikes running across the inside of the other spikes. I don't know, look cool. For the chest plate, I just have paisley because it just seems a little too bland on its own. So I kind of like the little flourishings. Since I have so much more of it going on here, I thought it looked good. And those just seem too widespread apart. So that's what I like doing. For the back, I have Prior's Curse. I just have my flag, my emblem across it. Nothing too fancy. And that is the first look we got here. One of my favorite. It just looks clean. Looks good. For this one, I would prefer the other helmet. This one, it just looks a little bit better in my opinion. So I'd prefer that one, but I don't have that. In addition, I never changed this around because this is more of a Centurion style. If I had this, I would run this, personally. I would love to run that. Give him a mohawk type thing, or I guess we could go more of this kind of thing. I mean, this could be cool. Or we could do the mohawk. I'm not even sure which one I actually like more. I used to run this all the time. Let's put that on for now. So obviously, as you can tell, I didn't go like full into the look. I have the Rapix helm. Like I said, I would prefer the other one though. Aldoy chest. Hope I pronounce any of this right. I'm using the Furus arms. I know that there were some arms that were intended Like these you could use if you wanted it to be a little bit more realistic, or something like this, more realistic as well. But I did want the kind of, I was going for more of a what would you call it? A fancy soldier that you would see in the battlefield. I ran the same blade, but that was mostly so I could get my perk. You can run any blade you want. You can make it look more realistic if you want. Whatever you are going for, obviously. I have not played Centurion in a minute, so some of these newer blades I just do not have. When I play them, I kind of just stick with what I got, so that's the main reason for it. Again, I'm using Black Iron. I just think Black Iron is just the color to go for with Centurion, personally. Left arm, I got Ice Shards 1. Again, I'm using the Rose. For the shoulder plate, I am using Wolf's Head. On this side, I am using Buddha 2 and Rose. For my chest, I have the Paisley running again, but you really don't have to. Like I said, I was just going for a more quote-unquote fancy look, but looking at this again, it does look a little odd. There we go. I should just put the Christmas elf on. That's what I should put on. But there's not like a super great chest one that you can put on, I guess. I mean, there are a couple that look cool. They look interesting. I like the lion. I'm not sure which one I would actually prefer for that. I'll just leave it. For the cape here, we have the dragon thing, Gao Lee's Breath. I have my emblem on the back once again, and for the color, I am using Hunter, which is a Rep 9 level 10 unlock. Now, for our last look, I just went with kind of more of a dark, gritty type look. I'm not really sure what I wanted to go with this, but I ended up just trying to go for a dark and gritty. I just wanted to make something work really well with this helmet. Is primarily what I was going for. I like this helmet. So I'm running the Orcus chest again, and this time for the arms, I'm running the Krita arms. Same-ish blade, except this time I'm using a different... Sorry, I'm using a different guard. Equine guard is what I am using. I'm using the same gold piece here, but like I said, if I were to be spending money on Centurion currently, this is the one I would kind of prefer, questing Knight. I would love the Mohawk style. I know some of the other ones you can get through playing ranked, like this one here. It looks good. I don't think it looks good enough for me just to run for it. And these other ones, I mean, this is really cool, but like I said, it just, and all these new ones just don't look, they're not really worth running ranked for to try to get some of those, so I just don't bother. But I do think a Mohawk style could be really cool, or something a little more interesting. Black Iron, because we're still playing Centurion here. For the arm, I just have the Rose. I don't have a color or anything. For the shoulder, I'm running Paisley 1. For the right shoulder, I have Buddha 3, just to add some color with Paisley. For our chest, I'm running Paisley once again, because I just like the way it looks on the chest plate. And then back here, we're using L'Oreal Wreath 1 to have that sword kind of running down the back. And this time I have the rose on the back just to add some more texture to make it look a little more interesting, because as you can see, without it, there's not really a whole lot going on, but then when you add it, it kind of gives it a layer of detail toward the bottom. I think I don't know, I like the way it all meshes together. Now, for the color I'm using Shades of Kadan, which was from a bundle. But obviously, this is mostly impactful in the upper region or the back for the cape. So you can kind of play around with it, see which one looks good. I liked the gritty look of the one that I had, But there are some, I guess there are probably, I'm assuming, hopefully, that there are some other ones that would catch my eye. No, not really. That's okay, but I don't like the color of it. But like I said, this is what I'm running. There are a couple other ones that probably would work. Let me know if you have a particular one down below that you think would definitely work. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not a fan of the green on Centurion, but it's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. But you guys tell me down below, which one do you guys like? I just like the coloring that it has. Anyways, that is the Centurion. Oh, my bad. That is Centurion. I have not been able to play a whole lot because of school. I have a winter class where I got 3 weeks to read 4 books, so I'm kind of running through them. So afterward, we can start doing some fun stuff on For Honor again. So I will see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. I'll keep putting out some fashion things because those are probably the fastest videos I can put together, and maybe some duel videos. Those are also pretty easy to throw together. But as for like super edited stuff or anything like that, I just don't really have a whole lot of time in the days. So anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.